somebody had asked about outside plants, and I am getting ready to bring out the plants that I had inside. So I wanted to show you guys what I plan to do. So this video is all about container pots outside. So I'm gonna give you guys what I have inside to bring out and what my plans are. So during the winter, they were on the shelving right beside the door so they could get light. So I'll go through each of them and then I'll let you know what I plan to do. So it's hard to see, but this is some, I think it's a calamondin or something like that. Since I got it in November, which is the fall, beginning of winter. So it's been inside and it's small. But since I got it, show you, every single leaf, oh, it's stiff now. Every single leaf it puts on, it's bigger than the leaves I got it with. So in my care, it's put on quite a bit of leaves. And every time new growth, it's way bigger than the leaf it started with. And I never cut off any of these stuff. I'm gonna cut them off today. Yeah, see, all of them, they're just big. So what I plan to do, I'm gonna take it outside. Hard to see. So I'm gonna take it outside and I'm gonna trim all of it down so that when it's outside, it grows the small leaves. And then I am going to repot it because this is a 7-inch terracotta pot, and I never sealed it for made it breathable. So I didn't want to kill this plant, so I never sealed it. I just bought it and stuck it in there. But I am going to up pot it. So I up pot it when I got it immediately in November. I took it out of the plastic pot. I'm gonna stick in a picture of what it looked like in November. I took it out of the small plastic pot and I put it in a terracotta pot that I bought for it, and I never sealed the terracotta pot. And now I'm gonna up the size, put it in a bigger terracotta pot, and I'm gonna trim all the new growth because it's out of hand. The other plant, this pot I sealed, but as you can tell, this is an old pot I had. I didn't do a good job with the top, so the top is not sealed, but the rest of it is sealed. So this is I think it's a crown of thorn, or maybe not. Either way, it stays outside. So there's room in it because I don't do a good job of it. So there's room in it, so I do not plan to upsize it. I'm just gonna take it outside, put soil in it, and leave it in that pot. This plant was doing really well until I started watering. I had a spring tulip and these things. I was watering them without these lid, and the water was going on to these ones, so it mushed the stem. But either way, this has gotten way too big for this container. So I'm gonna take it out. You see it's stretched too. So I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna repot it. I'm gonna give it away. And I'm going to put an outside plant that I've already purchased in this container. So you're gonna see when I stop the video, bring these outside, you're gonna see the plants that I bought from outside that I'm gonna put into some of these things. Again, this aloe vera, it's massive, and you can see where I've cut off pieces, but it's really big. And I don't know. Anyways, I got this. So you know, aloe vera root, they're not big, but I got this from Home Depot. It's a little tiny $5 plug, and it's huge. So what I'm gonna do with this, just gonna scrape off the top of the dirt, throw it away, and then put new dirt on it when I bring it outside. This thing is not my friend. It loves me, but it's not my friend. It is the most prickly thing ever. I brought it inside because I thought it was a cactus and it wouldn't survive outside. But I just heard less than 2 weeks ago that they can grow in Canadian winters outside. So what I'm gonna do is put it outside because it seemed to love my house way too much. So I bring it inside and then I bring it outside in the summer, and I'm gonna show you all the growth points since it's been inside. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, I can't even count. And I don't want to put myself. So many growth points during the winter. And you notice that this is hard to do. Let's hold it there. That one is bent because of the door. It grew and bent itself. So I am sticking it outside this winter. It's growing way too big inside, and it's very painful. You don't want to know what I called it. It starts with a P. Oh, and it ends with a K. So yeah, but it's growing way too big for outside. And really, I thought cactuses that the cold would freeze the inside and then burst them or some such thing. But I was told that, and I Googled it after, I was told that it can survive outside. Because what happens is once I bring it inside, it grows still. Then I bring it outside, it grows even more. And then I bring it inside, it just keeps shooting up too big. So I'm going to leave it outside. Oh, and I almost forgot my jade. This is one is hard to get, so let me move this part out of the way. So this is my jade. What I plan to do with this, because I want to keep it, it's in a 7-inch pot, which is pretty big enough. So I want to cut it down, all of it down, and take out some of the soil and refresh the soil. That's it. I might even bring it in, put it into a smaller pot. We'll see. Anyway, so that stays. Yeah, that stays. So I'll have to bring it back inside. But some of these I'm getting rid of. So that goes. And then the other one, oh, I didn't do these ones. So, this I don't want to. So I have an Easter cactus. This I already have in a blue container. And one of my coworkers says they belong outside, but I don't want to put, I'll go show you guys the cactus that I'm talking about. I don't want to put my container outside because I don't want it damaged by the weather. So I bought a new one at almost earlier, like, yeah, maybe the start of or winter. So it's around January, February. Yeah, winter, spring starts in March. Okay, anyway, so around beginning of winter, I saw this on sale for like $3 or something, so I bought it. And then I got this again, I think it was $3 or $5, and I bought it. So my plan is to combine these two and put them in a pot and see how they do outside. That's a whole experiment. And those container is for pots that I have, the bottom, the base. because watering this plus the tulips was killing this one, so I had to put containers to stop the damage. Then I had created this concoction. Let's see if you can see it properly, and there's mold on it. One died here, one is partially died. Actually, yeah, because I had 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so 1 died. So 1 died here. This one is almost dying. That one is dying. So is that one. So what I'm gonna do is take this out of this pot, and I am going to get an outside plant and put into this pot. So that is all my outside plants that are inside. Oh, before I go outside, I wanted to show you some of updates on some of my plants. So I almost forgot. This is the Christmas Easter cactus that I have inside, and again, I don't want to put this pot outside to test how well this do outside. So that's why I got the other one, to keep that one as an outside plant. And I get 1 bloom. That's it, 1 bloom, because it's not in the ideal place, so because it's not really sunny at this spot. And update, this was the new shoot in my last video that I showed was the new shoot. Normally I only get 1 shoot on this ZZ plant, but right there is another one coming up. So fingers crossed I'll get 2. I think that's the only thing happening. This plant right here is getting so tall that, and I put it to lean against the window because it's getting out of hand. It's getting too tall. And I may insert a picture. When I got it, it was so small, and it just keeps going and going and going. I won't bring it up too tall because last update before I go outside. This is supposed to be an outside in the rain kind of planting or moving my plants outside, and I've turned it into an update. So this I never repot, but it's putting out another new leaf. This was the previous leaf, and now there's another one since I last filmed. So it's an okay spot. What happened to these Dracaena, they get to a certain point and then the sun stop hitting the middle part, and then they don't do well. You have to cut them down. This one was a stump. Let's see if I can turn it around. So this was a stump, and now it's growing. So that's the update for that one. This one, it's so dry. Oh gosh, I think it's dry. Yeah, it looks really dry. It bloomed. I didn't cut off a bloom, and it didn't kill the plant, so that's great. This one growing. This one growing. This is the only one that's, oh, it is growing. It's growing right here. I was just about to say this is the only one, but look, it just did another bud right in there. So basically all of them is growing. And then this one that I had to cut off the top, it's grown. Isn't that shocking that there's nothing on there and now it's huge? This one I put 2 in a pot. So there is a growth. There is a growth. That's not a growth. So that's the only, this grew, and that grew. So, and this, I didn't do any changes to it. I just repotted it, and I need to come water my plants. So that's the update for this repot. And I have another fun update. This update is wild. So every time I look in this room, all I can do is laugh, but it scares me. This thing is decided to grow. Not only is it growing here, it decided to latch on to this plant. Let's see if I can. These plants, they took off and grew, and now they're getting to the point where they're so high, I don't know if I need to cut them. I try to avoid messing with my plant because sometimes when I mess with them, it just makes it worse, if that makes any sense. So sometimes I neglect them to death, because that's exactly what I'm going to do with these ones. Because it's getting out of hand. Look at this mess. Look at this mess. They're growing on top of the lamp, down. Then they're growing down here and dying because they can't see any sun. So I need to come in and do something with this. Good Lord. Okay, that is one. What can I do with this? Good Lord. What can I do with this? I don't want it dying because it's not getting any sunlight, but it has no space. I'm gonna keep sticking them somewhere. Okay, there's a couple more down here. Let me keep pulling them up. I'm just putting them on top. Oh, and here's one trying to get away. So that needs to be up. So I'm gonna stick it in here somewhere. There. Okay, anyways, so that's the update. And see, look, and this morning hit, the reason why it's here, because it had wrapped, I put the curtain behind it, and it had wrapped itself around the curtain. This is a Hoya, and I just saw dead leaf, and I don't want it to rot inside. There, dead leaf, mushy too. Anyways, I am pretty sure I put multiple different types of Hoya in each pot, but because I'm not good at labeling stuff, and when I was planting these pots were, I think, were too big for the size of the Hoya that I got. So I put a bunch of small ones in them. But I know that I have a Carnosa, but I don't know what else I have. Because, it's very hard to see. It's very hard to see. Because I would have to pull this out to see what the front of it looked like to see if I can identify it. Not that I can identify plants, so actually it doesn't really matter. Anyway, so that's the update for my Oyas. They're basically gone wild. So the plants are outside. Whew. Show you the plants that I'm going to put into. I'm going to take out this one. I'm going to take out this one. What am I going to do? I am going to, this is an azalea. I'm going to turn this into a bonsai. But the reason why is I'm going to leave it outside, because I'm going to try and reduce the amount of pots that needs to come inside for the winter. So if I put some of the things that can't survive in the cold, if I take them out and put cold hardy plants, then I won't need to bring them in. So this Oops. I'm like, this is a lilac light azalea. And if somebody in the comments could say why I pick the ugliest looking one to take home with me, the one with the leaf buds, if somebody can comment why, let me know. The other thing that I'm hoping to turn into a bonsai is this boxwood. And finally, there's this dwarf juniper that I also want to turn into a bonsai. So those are the new plants, and I'm hoping to turn some of them into bonsai. So after I finish setting up my outdoor stand, I'll get back to you. So I have repotted the begonias. So here's one. Here's the other one. It has some mildew on the leaf. I don't know why. And then I don't want to break it. Here's the other one. And finally that one. And then for the what are these called? I guess I'll call them cacti. So there's one. 2, 3, 4. This one is falling over. So there's 4. I lost one of the begonia because I had 5, and I lost one of the cactus there. The root rot. I think it was right over the thing dripping water right in the middle of it, so it rotted the root. So for these 2, now I'm gonna put outdoor plants, like cold hardy plants, so I don't need to bring them inside. I think that one I'm gonna use for the juniper. I don't know what I'm gonna use that one for, because I have a different pot for the azalea, and I have a different pot for the boxwood. So that one is the juniper, but I don't know what I'm going to put that one in. That one. So I've decided to put, let me back up. I decided to put the azalea in this pot. I'm going to turn the azalea into a bonsai. I decided to put the juniper in this small pot, and the boxwood I'm putting in this box, so I don't have to go buy any more additional pots. I'm just gonna use what I currently have. And for the jade, I only cut off a little piece of it. I'm gonna show you guys the whole what I've done today. So I'm gonna try and turn these 3 into bonsai and then get back to you. I'm gonna come back when I put it in place, but this is what the bonsai look like. And I walked around my yard and I dug up moss so that it can continue to grow. So I think I have like 3 different types of moss growing in my yard. So I did that one. Then let me get this out of the way. I think this is a different type of moss, so I dug it up and put it there. So I think this moss is different than this moss, and I got even, I think, a 3rd type of moss. These grow in between my patio stones. So I went and dug up more, and just to show you guys what I do. So I go dig it up, and this is what it looks like, dug up from between my patio stones. So I'm gonna finish putting it all around in the top of the pot, and then I'm gonna come back when it's completely done, when I'm done everything. Raspberry. And I put back the fruit shrubs in their spot. So that was in the same spot last year. Blueberry, same spot, and the 2 grapes. So for the 2 grapes, I'm going to upsize the pot so the stake is not pushed down deep enough. It's just to hold it from the wind. And then there's the plum. You know that one already. And my fig, it's dead, so I have to get a replacement. So this is a pomegranate, and I put it back in the exact same spot, but it was supposed to overwinter inside, and I left it outside. So like the fig, I don't know if it'll come back, but I'm leaving it until I see if I see any leaf buds. And then that is I forgot to film this setup. So here are these plants. So I scraped off the top, put new soil in it, and put mulch on top. I planted this one, repotted. This one I just barely, I didn't repot it. I just cut off, turn it a little bit. Same thing, scrape off the soil, put new soil on it, and put mulch. And for this one, I cut off all the new growth. All the new growth is completely cut off. I only left this one, and I think I just broke the leaf, so I only left this new growth. But I think I'm gonna move this back there because it's interfering with this one. Same thing with this one. I didn't do anything. I scrape off dirt, put some dirt on top, and then cover it with mulch. And this one I just water it because it's not my friend, and just moving it out here costs so gave me so many needles, so it's not my friend. And it's leaning. Let's show you that it's leaning. See, it's leaning, but it's too heavy, so I'm just gonna leave it because I'm debating if I like it. And it's raining this morning. I went to go post the video, and I realized that I forgot to update you guys or provide what they look like at the end. So I came out here in the drizzle to show you guys what it looks like. That's it. Subscribe if you want to see more of what I get up to. That's it.